Hey everyone, how's the clips going for you guys? I actually woke up this morning early hours and from where I am, I was lucky enough to behold the moment and yeah, so squeaky chair. Early bird gets the worm. I'm not going to do any tarot cards today. I'm just going to do oracles and guidances. So we're going to start here by this one. Uh, and then we'll work our way through some others. Clear up the space here. Quite a weird energy. I mean, I'm actually red in my face too. Smiling non-stop. My stomach, my solar plexus, everything hurts. Everything hurts. It's like anyway, yeah, no, Cosmo's definitely doing something very attunement. Anyway, I said I was going to come up here and come share a moment and ask us to help you in a situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is free will. Free will. That allows us to make our own choices, our own decisions, so we can patiently wait for your request. Okay, that's from this deck. It's going to be one from each. Because I got like 4 decks here. 5 decks. 5. I say, I'm not doing no tarot. The reason for everything is, if I wanted to do the tarot, then, to be honest, on an honest level, what I'm putting out there isn't for the fool's journey. It is for the 22 Rosetta Stone, the 22 rebis, the 22 Alpha, Beta. So if I'm going to do tarot, I'm going to take out all the other cards and just keep the 22 major arcanas and use the 22 major arcanas to do a reading for you. Because as we've been so without, if people do start watching and paying attention to what I'm putting out there, and they are on that level, then I don't even need to use tarot cards or anything like that. It's a knowingness. Just a knowingness. The inner knowingness. I mean, a lot of people, me and myself included, I've been a victim to this mentality myself for many years. Beloved one. Angel Samuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Yeah, as I was saying, me, myself, and I used to be a victim of my own stupidity, my own logic, you know, by governing myself. Sometimes we get so consumed by our own emotions that we don't recognize the patterns, the lessons. And the more we are in our own emotions, the less we learn about what the universe is trying to guide us. So these are the Archangel Raphael healing cards I'm going to use now. Why I love these cards is they resonate with Razalik staff, um, or whatever staff you want to call it. It goes by many names over time. Again, going to relationship. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for healing and guiding all my relationships upon to the path of love. Okay. Let's face it, if you in a victim mentality or you look at the world in a negative way, that is your perception, deception, prismatic system. It's got nothing to do with the external. That's an internal problem. If you have judgment upon anything, you are the problem. Everything is God. Yes? Not everything acts godly or is embodiment of God, but everything is spirit. So, if you judge spirit for where they are in life or their pattern behaviors, then it's just as good as judging God Himself. External is not the answer, it's internal. The hyena, it reminds me of the Cosmo trickster, like giggles or laughter coming out of the cosmos. It says, dare to be different. Yeah, I dare to be different. Be unique. Unique authority. I was going to start this reading with something else, but now it's all the way over there. Give a sec. Ta-da! Back again. For instance, you know how many backlash I get? You should smoke less weed, you should stop being a stoner. My psychic abilities came way before these things. Or must I say, these things became way before me. Plant-based materials, buddy. Now, let's demonize it. It's a plant that can cause psychosis. It can cause many problems. Is that a Rockefeller system? Is that fact-based? I can tell you a lot of these things about these so-called plants in here. These are mostly hermaphrodites and males. That's where they are in here. They are in the naughty box. They don't belong outside with my females, because one of these little bad boys can infect my raw harvest. So let's call them the bad apples because they are the males. You see? Their male dictatorship is what ruins the females. That's why Sophia, the 13 Eon avian, the 13 zodiac, was removed, and just 12 disciples was written in a King James dictatorship religion. So, is that a evil plant? according to Jah, and according to the Bible. Bring it back up here again. A fire, lightning bolt came down and hit this tree. It burnt wisdom. It's called the book in the Bible, the tree of wisdom, the burning book of Jah guidance. That's why Rastas believe in this plant. Not just that, this plant can make rope, gasoline. It's got 1,000 uses, this plant right here. It doesn't even have more than 1,000 uses. My point. Smells good. Is it bad? Is it not bad? The sword over there is it bad or is it not bad? The gun in my shelf, is it bad or is it not bad? It's not the elements. It's the soul spirit that's wielding them. Yeah? The shaman knows how to use the medicine, not abuse the medicine. A lot of people try to blame this on the problems for society, but let's go to alcohol. Alcohol is an alchemy, a spiritual embodiment, because you're doing chemistry with elements, right? That liquid goes into ether, that ether goes back into liquid. It holds memory. Whose memory does it hold? That mad chemist that was busy making that booze. It's called spirits. Go Google spirits. Alcohol is a flesh-eating demon. Yeah? But it's legal. It's legal. Rockefeller system, on again, made it legal. So you can drink, feel happy about your work hours, your life, but the alcohol makes so much more problems. Family abuse, violence. Have you seen people when they drink and fight? They want to push ego. Have you seen the Rastas ever fight amongst each other? They'll share the banana or the apple and break it into a million pieces and give everybody each. You see the difference in the mentality. So why did government ban this but legalize the other one? Well, in my country it's not banned. It's legal now. After many years, it's legal now. So that's one thing for you guys to think about. If they painted the tree to be bad, what else did they paint to be bad? That's my only advice for you guys, is to don't look outside for the answers. Go within. In school we were de-educated to believe, and unfortunately a lot of fool-ass grown adults out there, they say yes sir, no sir, that they never questioned what they were educated. You see? Because they know in society where structure matters and discipline matters, it's best not to ask questions, because if you ask questions, you might lose your job. You lose your job, you might lose your house. So ignorance is bliss, isn't it? No, it's not. At the end of the day, you're keeping yourself as an in-peace sleeper, because we don't want to come up against the government. We don't want to speak the truth. Even here, me, I'm speaking the truth. Therefore, they can unlike my channel, they can shut me down, they can close my Facebook, they can close my Instagram, they can close all my accounts because I speak the truth. Yahweh, I am who I am. So, let's just say that, for instance, they don't want individuals to have their authority, right? Because then you're not a slave to the system anymore. And I'd say the system, false idols, presidents, like here and overseas, they, on a straight up note, child molesters, they are freaking gangsters that dictate a higher agenda. And that agenda is to keep humans in a control gridlock. So why are we as individuals looking at the presidents, the governments, the Archon systems, and worshipping them? Is it because they've got money? Or are we allowing it because they dictate our souls? That's the thing I really want everybody to think about quickly. If the governments can get away with these type of behaviors, and you are a citizen of that government, you are just as guilty in a sin as the government is in a sin. Yeah? Do me another favor, whoever you are. If you have a child around your presence, do me a favor and do yourself a favor. Go interview that child. Ask them what they think about the world that we are leaving them behind. Do me that favor. Get a child's point of view from what the world is that we are giving them. We are failing our youth. Yes, our ancestors failed us. Hurt people. Are we going to fail the rest of the people now too? Yeah, I got hurt. I got arrested by the system because I grow ganja. I went to jail for this. Now it's legal. I can go cry. Oh, you put me in jail for 3 years. Spent 9 years in total for this. But now it's legal. Are you going to give me my 9 years back? No, they're not going to give you 9 years back. Are they going to give you money back? No. Doesn't work like that, right? So, in my life, I started using this at a very young age because I had asthma. So I put it in water, I boiled it, I steamed it. The steam gave me the right chemicals in my lungs. I've never had asthma again. Yeah? So my engagement with this beautiful plant over here happened when I was about 11 years old. I'm now turning 44 years old. Okay? Me and this tree come a long way. Like I said, they arrested me and I'm still using it, still growing it. Eventually they made it legal. Doesn't matter, that stuff doesn't matter. My point is, when you know in your heart what is right and what is wrong, outside resources can't influence the soul. So if somebody goes and puts out there in the comment that I must stay off the weed, go look in the mirror and ask yourself, why are you judging it? Why are you judging it? Do you know anything about the plant itself? Do you have any experience with the plant itself? When I used to be a heroin addict, I used to do meth, heroin, cocaine, you name it, I did it. The only thing that got me to be sober, like on a mind level, was magic mushrooms. On a micron level, and using cannabis oil, but discipline. If you want to be a stoner, go be a stoner, right? And see how far that gets you, because you've got a stoner mentality. I'm not saying to anybody out there to have a stoner mentality is the right way to go about it. But what I'm saying is to label everybody. You know what I mean? The devil isn't out there, buddy. The devil's in with you. The wheeler. I make ointments. I can show you a bottle. I make holy ointments. Recipes found in the Bible. Yeah? Found in the Bible. I make that ointments. Out of cannabis. It helps people. Have you seen how cannabis helps people that get epileptic seizures and epileptic fits? The cannabinoids on the receptors. The receptors is the signal, the antenna, the salt is the neuron fiber. If your neuron fiber can channel the plasma spark, it can channel the neurons, the growth, it can channel the information. But if your receptors, what happens when you drink alcohol? Your brain shrinks, your receptors shrink. So, obviously they don't want you to smoke the tree of life, the wisdom tree, because, hey, as soon as you smoke this shit, your receptors open up. You can catch ether, cosmo, but hey, no, don't do that. You might get no hypnosis psychosis. Where does no hypnosis psychosis come from? What is it? Well, the Martyquadian Bible, from ancient Egypt, already told us about mandala A, mandala B effects. And it's also spoken about null hypnosis. What is null hypnosis? Where does it come from? What if I told you your computer even has null hypnosis? Because it runs on the same mathematical numeral principles of the prismatic system. Inner demons shouldn't be blamed on external factors. It's the same. Very easy to blame, but to blame myself. You know how many times I misleaded myself before I found myself? Shit. You could have spared many years of trauma. I just listened to myself. I tried to fit in, Another thing, then Yahweh, why is everybody going to churches, paying, go to church, and they all sing, and they all get preached on? And God's going to preach you about your sin. Bad boy. You're doing everything wrong. You haven't done nothing right. Get a phone. Sit alone with yourself. And you'll find God. You won't find God in a noisy church. No. You'll find God when you sit alone with yourself. Internal. Nothing is external. Everything is internal. Right? This eclipse moon that just passed. I know you guys are still having it right now. For us in South Africa, it's already passed because it's a new day. Bro, the energy is like, get out it and do it. I mean, me personally, I don't like being here doing what I'm doing because I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting myself not just in danger by telling you guys the truth. I'm putting myself out there. A lot of people can judge me. And you know what? Woohoo! Cry me a river, judge me if you want. But not judge you if you not want to be judged on yourself. Again, I'll say it. 26 Yahweh, 64 Nomad, Monad, Cobra, Tesla. Yes? The 441, 21 dimension cube, nest cube. Busy nest cubing. Got two fires in the middle. Because you're nest cubing those fires. What is 5 out of 10? Fucking hit 5 times out of 10. Is that alright for you? Yeah. I mean, I've been showing up every day for the last 5 years, okay? Yeah, I've fallen off the wagon a couple of times, lost my cool a couple of times. But honestly, I've been showing up every day for myself. And now I'm busy putting myself out there. It's even worse. But, yeah, it has become 5 out of 10. What is 5? Major changes, right? I'm just saying 555 is a very good thing. When somebody's stuck and stagnant and they need to like go inwards to find the answers, that's blatantly right. Been there, right there, all along. It's not. It's let me make it dead straight. It's not fool's gold. Okay, it's not fool's gold. It's a blue diamond type of stuff. Okay, it's solid. Okay. Anyway, I think 30 minutes of your time is enough. Go have fun. Go chill on the beach. Go swim. Go do something fun today with water. Go mingle in there. Well, my dad said to me last night, "What? You're doing white and black and white." I'm like, yin and yang. Sorry, it's a Merlin joke, okay? If you don't get the Odin Merlin rebis 22 chords or the Rosetta Stone by now, then the Smith optical flower is in delusion. You need to establish your Kabbalistic tree and redo your mathematics equations. And when you get to 10, a kingdom will come, okay? But you got to start at the roots, because the roots, the Cape Horn roots, or whatever you want to bring it, is where it's a bottom, all right? of Africa. It's the root. So you got to start it there and move up with the tree of life. So with my grid workers and my all my angelic, celestial, prismatic, angelica beings, you all here? The new dawn. Anyway, let me go. We're gonna go water my plants. Not these ones, the other ones. By the way, these are hydroponic. They're growing in water. Water in here. Yeah, just water. Hydroponic. But they're males. You see there? That little flowers blossoming there. No, don't want them in your garden. Keep them in the house. They're pretty. But otherwise, they're just chicken food. Chicken love them. Even sheep. Yeah, helps such a regulation system. Anyway, grandiose, amigos.